this question is a one-word answer question. No, it doesn't. I'm aware that many people think, or many people secretly think, perhaps they are not admitting it even to themselves, that there is a massive difference between the God of the New Testament and the God of the Old Testament. The God of the New Testament is this loving, merciful God, whereas the God of the Old Testament, well, quite a bit harsher, violent even. I don't think this is true. I mean, in the New Testament, Jesus drove the merchants away from the courts of the temple with a whip. Ananias and Sapphira were killed by God in an instant when they lied to the Holy Spirit in the book of Acts. If you read Revelations, in chapter 6 in Revelations, we read about the multitude of martyrs who were killed on earth. They are in heaven, and they are praying to God, saying something like, God, how long that you will take revenge for our blood? And God's response in the New Testament is not that, no. You are not supposed to pray like this. After Jesus, you should pray for forgiveness, and so that I forgive those who kill you. This is not God's answer. God's answer is, yeah, just wait. I will kill everyone. And so, if I want to be, if I want to give a cheeky answer, I could say that, well, if the God of the Old Testament is violent, the God of the New Testament is equally violent. So if there is a problem with violence in the Bible, then it is a problem with the Bible and not with the Old Testament. But at the same time, the God of the Old Testament is not that violent. I mean, people tend to concentrate on those passages. But time and again, we see the long-suffering grace of God in the Old Testament. And in the great confessions of faith, the Old Testament repeatedly says that, okay, I punish iniquities to the third and fourth generations, but I exercise my mercy for 1,000th generation. And I don't know if you've ever calculated how long 1,000 generation is. I mean, Abraham, who lived thousands of years ago, lived roughly 200 generations ahead of us. So even with Abraham, we are well within 1,000 years. It's an enormous. It's basically saying that it's infinite in Old Testament biblical language. And this is what is emphasized. Yes, okay, I don't know, the people of Israel were taken into exile, into the Babylonian exile because of their disobedience. But God waited for hundreds and hundreds of years, reminding them and coming to them in all sorts of different ways. So, no, God of the Old Testament is merciful, primarily merciful. He has a harsh side, but equally, God of the New Testament has this hard side. So, yes, this is an immensely loving God who can also be tough in certain situations. I see the same image in both testaments. I don't see a difference here.